Hey guys, this is Fat Guy Skinny Wallet, and in today's video we're going to show you how to go from this to this. Stick around. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start off with some pickling spice. You need vinegar, you'll need water, and some white sugar. And then for the first recipe with the beets, you're going to need a can of sliced beets. For this one, I use a 14.5 ounce can. So anything around that size, a kind of a standard can, I guess will do. Some people use 15 ounces. So one thing I will say, I got this recipe actually from another YouTuber. So I'm going to link his channel below. It's called Cooking with Shotgun Red. You should be using vinegar. We actually split it and didn't just use white vinegar, but we use some apple cider vinegar. As you see, it should be half a cup. Everything is going to be below in the description box. So we did a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar, a quarter cup of white vinegar, half a cup, of water. Like I said, look below for everything. I may have thrown in a little bit extra there of water, I think because I was making a little more than a quart jar worth. You want to take the juice from the can and put that in as well. Save the beets because we're going to use those in a second, but right now we're just worried about the juices. The pickling spices, you're going to put in 1 teaspoon, whatever one you want. We got this from Amazon. As you can see, I'm fishing around to try to get one of the peppers to come out and also a few of the pieces of bay leaf in there. But it's up to you what type you want. You can go to the store and just get anything you want there. And of course, the half a cup of sugar should go in there as well. Now, all of that is on the stove right now. You want to bring that to a boil. And while you have that, you want to take these out and the beets out and cut them up into tiny pieces so they can fit around the eggs. When you put them in the jar, you don't want them kind of getting in the way and making less room for the eggs. So we've had this pot boiled up to a boil. Let everything simmer for about 3 minutes, and next you want to take your beets and dump them in after it's simmered for 3 minutes. And now you want to bring this up to a boil again and let everything with the beets included simmer for another 3 minutes, and then you're good to go. Let it cool off a little bit, and after it's cooled off, you can take it and you can just get ready to put everything in your jars. So for this, we use a 32 ounce or 1 quart mason jar. These are the ones that we have, and we love using those. We think they're like the most versatile ones. This is a wide mouth jar. It's fine if you don't have that, but just telling you what we do. I start out with a layer on the bottom. I want to get some of the brine and even a couple of beets under the eggs. So I don't want the eggs sitting against the glass, and then the part that's against the glass doesn't really get much of the brine in it. As you can see where the egg presses up against the glass. So you want to shake it as well every day after you put it in the refrigerator. But right now we're just going to layer it. So put some eggs, beets, beets until you run out of room. And as you can see here, I got a little greedy with room. I could have taken a couple of those beets out, but I just wanted enough of everything. I knew I can put enough liquid in. And when you store these in the fridge, guys, you're going to see in a second I'll do this. Store them upside down. So that way everything that's at the top gets pickled first. And so when you start taking them out, what's left in the bottom still gets a couple of days to be pickled. So here, since I was only doing 2, I think we were doing this for a friend, I just threw the eggs in first because I know here I can easily just shake them up. You want to shake them every day just to change the position of them so you don't have the same part of the egg pressed against the sides or the bottom of the jar. So again, throw them in the fridge. You want to store them upside down and shake them every day. As you can see, what I do is I shake them and then actually flip them the other way. So those will sit there for 2 weeks, and now we're going to go on to our spicy version. and we're using some jalapenos that we got from our friend's backyard. So my wife is here just cutting them up into small enough pieces so again they can fit around the eggs and won't take up too much room. We also decided to use some dill as well. You can also throw in garlic if you have some fresh garlic. You know, you want to peel them, crush them, and throw a couple of garlic cloves in as well. So it's the same process here. Now the brine is exactly the same except that there is no canned beet juice or anything like that you're putting in. So you have to make up for that. You need maybe about a half a cup of water or so, or some more vinegar. So either one, if you want to add more vinegar, more apple cider vinegar, or add more water, you just have to make up for the fact that your brine has less water than the original recipe. So all of this again is going to be in the description box. Just check below before you put everything in. And guys, just see how beautiful this is here when we put all the peppers and the dill together here, and ready to go. This again is going to go in for 2 weeks once it gets filled up all the way, and that's it. There you go with the beauty. But yeah, after 2 weeks, here we go, ready to taste. All right, so
taste test time.
Yep, now we got everything pickled. We've waited exactly 2 weeks from all the other stuff you've seen earlier in the video. So now we're here to taste it, and this is what it looks like. That one looks beautiful.
Sorry, y'all.
This one's like okay, but that one with the different color peppers and everything. If you follow us on Instagram, you should be. You've seen how beautiful they look already. So we have them here.
The cheese board's heavy, so just warning you.
She wanted me about a cheese board. So this is what they look like. I am going to show you my the beet one up close, but I just wanted y'all to kind of see her pretty thing that she set up here.
You're funny.
So which one you want to taste first?
The beet, because
okay, she's not impressed with the beet one. So this is what the beet one looks like. Crazy red that is, and even the yolk is starting to turn pink. So there we go. Oh. I like the sweetness that comes with it from the beets and the little bit of sugar you put in.
So yeah, it's sweet and it's very firm.
Yeah. Again, great in salads.
I want a piece of beet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a piece of the actual beet. So nothing special. Looks exactly the same when it went in. Now these did come out of a jar, so that's probably why. Like they were already preserved.
It's a good beet.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Here's the spicy one that we just did, and those peppers and dill and everything else. So
let's see.
And when you open the jar, you can smell it.
So you just see the yolk got a little bit colored, a little bit of color at the bottom.
Yeah, that pepper, the spiciness, you smell it when you open the jar, so that's good. And I smell it on this too.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely smells like just like peppers. So we'll see.
That's nice.
Okay. Wow. It really
That's a nice flavor.
It yeah.
The vinegar and just a little bit of the spice, the herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Really permeated. That's
I
a nice
have
taste.
Expected it. I thought maybe the outer part, you lick it and stuff, it's hot, but yeah. So I'm gonna go with the yolk next.
Wow. I really like this. I like this better than the beet.
Yeah.
It's even a little sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That is really good. You can have that jar. And I'll be over here.
So I think y'all saw I put a little bit more sugar in this one. But I mean like, a teaspoon more. Not much at all. Because I wanted to balance out the heat of the jalapenos. So
which you don't really get. You really don't get heat.
Yeah, this is not heat at all. This is spicy. This is like peppers in a jar.
It's like a zesty egg.
I don't know what type of peppers you get, like the green. What type of peppers you get in the jar?
Right, like the little banana peppers. I don't know what they're called, but yeah,
like mild banana peppers.
Yeah,
even or like medium ones, I guess. Maybe.
I would call these zesty eggs.
Yeah, they're not. You're not
like
going to be like, oh, this is hot.
You're not getting.
You're not
going to
think. You're not even going to think of the heat part of peppers. You're going to think of just the pepperiness.
All right, now I want to try a pepper.
Okay. Oh, and you opened it too. You didn't even have to ask me.
Right, I was about to get on you for making it really tight. I need a clean utensil.
No. If it's coming in now, if you just now seeing it and you only see her leave, that means Shane wants y'all to see my ways. Women get jealous like that and petty sometimes. So
do you want to try pepper?
That happens.
Or just me?
Sure.
Okay, I'll just
swimming in dill, huh?
Okay, I can't get all that dill off.
That's all right. You get the pretty red one. All right. This smells less peppery than the egg does.
All right, take it slow.
Slow. I'm a grown man. Let her do it first, though. I'm still a grown man, though. Don't trip.
There was like the faintest heat.
Oh, okay.
Really faint.
Grown man.
You get the sweetness, but you're not like faint heat.
I wouldn't even think this is a jalapeno.
Yeah.
It definitely took, which is what happens when you buy even pickled jalapenos, they don't have the heat of the freshly diced ones. So, that's not a shock.
I don't think I can find another little one for you. Let's see.
It's all right. There's some over there. But I'll take it. Yeah, this is really, it almost seems like there was a transfer.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
I'm really struggling
in this area here. But yeah, I can check the weights again while we doing.
Wow, babe.
Stuff, Hey, having a good hair day, right? When women have a good hair day, I know what y'all do, so I'm gonna try to, get a little bit good hair day, hair equity.
Wow. Okay.
That's what we're about here.
We're just gonna try a little green one.
So this coriander seed, I'm not gonna try that. I'm gonna crush it though. It don't crush enough. No.
Same thing. This one actually has a little bit more heat. So I do taste like the pepper. Yeah, in the back. I get the pepper, but it's still a really sweet bite.
Yeah.
Are you getting the pepper?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, that was a good one.
It's man stuff over here.
But it was really enjoyable. So yeah. So I guess the point is the eggs are good and they're not going to burn you or anything. It's not hot.
Yep. And we're going to try to pickle a few more. But hopefully y'all just see how to pickle them. Just follow our instructions exactly. Keep in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. The one thing, I don't know if we said this early because we recorded this 2 weeks ago. If it is, you can just ignore it. But I store them upside down so that all the ones at the top get 100% pickled. And then what I do in the morning or whatever time I wake up and go in the refrigerator, I'll turn them right side up for that part of the day, and then when I'm finished later in the evening, I'll just turn them back. So they're always overnight like this, and they're probably about 14 to 16 hours a day stored like, upside down so that the top ones all get pickled first, and as you eat a couple, you just store them like this, and then they'll all be submerged.
You should mention how hard the jar is to open because it's been sealed.
Yeah, so, we did it with the hot water. And it wasn't boiled. Remember, we let it cool down a little bit, but it still is very warm, so it created the seal. And even when you take the ring off, like you can see it, when you take the ring off, the actual lid is just vacuum sealed on. Yeah. And I actually had to take one of those kind of can openers that you take beer cans off, like the top of beer, like the lid, and I just had to do that with a couple of them because I couldn't just pull it off like that. So
just prepare yourself for that. Yeah. It's a little bit of a chore to unseal it the first time.
And if you turn it really, really tight, when you seal it, just remember the seal's going to get even tighter, which I didn't realize. So it took a while for me to loosen it, when we wanted to go in it. So anyway.
We hope you enjoyed the video.
It was great. Do it. Do everything that we did. If you want to add even more peppers, you can.
I guess if you want some heat.
Yeah, because we didn't get much heat out of that, but we got the spiciness, the tanginess, and they're great. So we love it. So make sure you subscribe to us because we do a lot more stuff like this, and we plan to do a lot more kind of experimenting and just finding different ways to have things that are familiar. So subscribe, like the video, comment, let us know your way of pickling and some things that you pickle besides eggs, because we're trying to get into doing this.
And we do welcome your ideas, so please bring them on.
Yeah, let us know.
As long as it's not nasty. I don't want to be pickling mackerel or something. That's not going to happen.
Sardines. Okay.
No.
Yes, I All right, y'all. So we're going to go, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.